Hello, my friends. Welcome to Missy TV. Yay!
Yay! Missy in the house.
I'm so excited to be here with Miss Khristee Rich. Khristee Rich, what is up, girlfriend?
How's it going, girl? How's LA today?
Oh, LA's nice. You know, it was raining, but it stopped. It's still cold, but I'm loving it. Loving LA.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
we love the
I
rain.
love LA.
Mm-hmm. So my friend, okay, so we're talking today because I want to tell people how amazing meditation is and let them know that it's not just for people like Missy. It's for everybody, you know, and I'm having a free meditation workshop tomorrow, and I want everybody to sign up, of course, so that they can have help and learn about meditation, and so they can be inspired to start a practice or continue on their practice, and just know that they're not alone if they are having difficulties with this stuff. So, Khristee, please first tell us, what do you do and what's up? Who are you?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm in Richfield, Connecticut today. That's where I live. And I am an intuitive healer. And I'm also a visibility and confidence coach for creative entrepreneurs. So I help creative entrepreneurs to boost their confidence, to grow their visibility, and to stand out in their industry. And I do that by helping them to release their inner blocks and helping them to create engaging, fun online videos. So it's the full works. It's helping their inside be beautiful and bright and heal whatever is, hindering them from moving forward. Mm-hmm. It can be fears. It can be, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of failure. It can be not thinking that they're that talented. Like, who am I? Who am I to get my gifts out into the world? Or it can be, emotions, negativity, stress, depression, anything. So whatever their blocks are, I can help them just to naturally and easily release it. I do a Reiki shamanism blend, so it's easy. All you got to do is close your eyes and receive, and I do all the work. And then I give a little intuitive reading afterwards to inspire and also give you some action steps to take. And then when you're ready to be big and bold and beautiful and visible, then I help you to create online videos so everybody knows about your talents and what you do.
That's awesome. Hold on, sign me up. Why haven't we done this yet?
Come on.
My bad. That's so cool. But in case people don't know, I know you because we're part of the Spirit Junkie Network.
Yes.
Our teacher is Gabrielle Bernstein. Yes, so loving, so supportive. I love everyone, and it's just beautiful. So I'm so glad I got to meet you online. And this is great. One day we're going to meet live, I'm sure. I'm very sure.
In Brazil, I think.
Oh, yes, Brazil.
Yes.
Awesome. This June. Wow, it's coming up fast. So
that is. Can't wait.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be great. So I love your work. I love what you do. And I want to know how did you get into, well, not just your work, but like meditation? How does all that work with what you do? Because I'm sure you use meditation in your work and it's part of your practice. So how did you get into that?
Great question. So, basically I've been doing yoga for a really long time, and in yoga, a lot of yoga classes incorporate meditation, but it wasn't actually until I got sick, I had a chronic illness for 15 years, that I started actually getting into a meditation practice. So I had always wanted to do meditation. It was a goal of mine, but I'm like, how do you meditate? How do you get into it? I kind of felt like I needed a teacher. So, life led me this path to get healing. And what happened was I went through a really long illness. And at the end, I was finally diagnosed. I was misdiagnosed for many years. And then at the end, when I was given a proper diagnosis, I said, okay, I have a diagnosis. I'm so grateful and thankful. I know the root cause, and now I can heal myself. So I said, I'm a healer. I'm going to heal myself. And I made a goal to be well in 1 month. And I did some research online. It ended up that I was diagnosed with having heavy metal toxicity. So I had very high levels of lead and mercury in my blood, the highest my doctors had ever seen. They were like, "How did you get this, girl?"
Whoa.
And they said I should have been paralyzed. I should have had brain damage. It was that high. It was like off the charts. And so they wanted to do chelation therapy. And I did a lot of research and found out chelation therapy is possibly deadly. So here I was, finally given a proper diagnosis of what was the problem after years of wondering, what can I do? And then I found out the cure could possibly kill me. It was one of the few substances that passes between the blood-brain barrier. So even if it didn't cause death, it could still mess up my brain and make me even sicker. So I didn't want to take that risk. I'm like, I'm ready to be healthy now, healthy. So I gave myself the goal that I would be healthy in 1 month. I found a spiritual teacher who taught me meditation. So she taught me this very specific style of meditation that I still use today, and it's incredibly powerful. It's not transcendental meditation, but it's a different style. And I started to practice it every day, twice a day for 20 minutes in the morning and then in the afternoon. And just kept a very positive, upbeat attitude. Again, really believing in my ability to be well, which was a huge change in my mindset. I went for a walk, just a short walk, 5 minutes every day. I started eating healthy foods that were naturally chelating agents that would take the heavy metals out, because with heavy metals, you have to actually have a chelating agent that will take them out of your bloodstream. And at the end of the month, they just kept on testing my blood every 4 or 5 days, and the levels were going down and down and down until at the end of the month, it was completely zero.
What?
Completely out of my system in 1 month. In 1 month.
1 month.
And doctors had told me it would take at least a year of chelation therapy, at least a year going to New York City weekly.
Wow.
With all sorts of possible side effects, because it takes out all the minerals out of your body. So I would be in terrible pain throughout, cramping. And I just found a natural way with no side effects and much quicker. So
I love that. I love that. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. So I really believe 100% in meditation. I believe that is really the reason why I got well. And so quickly. Of course, it was also the food that I was eating, the supplements and the food that I took that were naturally chelating agents. But more than that, I really believe it was my mind, really mind over matter, believing that I could get well and that I could heal myself. So I love meditation, and I always recommend meditation to people. And I always say our minds are more powerful than you can ever imagine.
True that. I am with you on that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's an amazing story. I love stories like that because I tell people, all the time, you can heal. You know, we don't always have to do one. There's not always one way to heal, you know, and you can take the Western medicine and you can take your meditation with it. You know what I mean? It can all work together, but I like knowing that there's options, and that if you're just handed, like you said, a diagnosis, it's like, oh, and by the way, you might die. No,
I know.
No, I'm not accepting that.
I'm not gonna believe that. Come on, we've got a lot of living to do.
True. So I love your outlook on that. I love your perspective on that. It's great. I want to ask you about. So you've had great experience with meditation. What other benefits have you found? Like, does it help you with the work that you do? You know.
Yes, absolutely. So I now meditate daily, every single day. I have tried different styles afterwards. I don't know why, but I'm very curious. So I'm very big into Kundalini yoga.
Yes.
So I had a teacher who actually taught me a specific half an hour kind of warm up to my day of mantras that I can do and say, and also exercises. And I started doing that daily after I moved back to Connecticut. And that was very helpful. It was also very helpful because with Kundalini yoga and also with meditation, it helps to balance your chakras. So I was going through a big time of transition and really needed to boost up my confidence and my inner strength. So she gave me specific exercises to work on my solar plexus chakra. And I will tell you, this helped me so much and was, again, mind-blowing because I had come home because my family needed my help. So I was helping out. My dogs were elderly, not doing very well. My dog had a major surgery, so I came home as a healer to make him feel better. And then my mother, she had lots of surgeries, and I had to become a caregiver for her and my grandmother. And so all of this was very taxing on me. And then I was trying to get back to Los Angeles and feeling push and pull. But I started doing these exercises, and immediately I felt such a change. I felt like this inner strength growing from within, just from daily, just from half an hour every morning doing that. It just gave me such strength. And then I noticed those around me were reacting to me differently and seeing, okay, well, Khristee's powerful.
Yes, she is.
And then, unfortunately, my dog passed after a while, but I kept on the routine. I kept up the practice. And even though I was grieving and I really missed him because we were really close, it really acted as a support to help me. So I tell you, if you have a practice, it helps you balance everything in your life so that if anything comes up, you have that support. So that really grounded me and anchored me and gave me so much support so that I could then be there for my family because they were, again, taking it hard as well. So that's another example of how meditation has helped me. And then again, through just doing it every day and then seeing my clients, I just gained so much insight. So then it creates like this clear channel with the divine. So I gained so much insight and just knowing this. And then also my third eye has just opened in such a way that it's just amazing. So now through my practice, and I really also, for healers, I say definitely you must try to meditate daily because your clients need it. They need you to be clear. They need you to be intuitive. And for me, because I continue this practice and really make it part of my work, my work is seeing my clients, but it's also the inner work that I do and meditating. Because of that, my clairvoyant skills are just stronger than ever, Missy. So it's just amazing. I really believe through the power of meditation and through, the practice of healing my clients. Because when you work to heal others, you're also, again, healing yourself. It's a nice little gift that you give and receive. But yeah, I can honestly say that I am stronger in my clairvoyant skills and also just feeling a direct connection with the divine, that I know that I'm being guided, that I channel the information at the end of my sessions because I give them an intuitive reading and it just comes out so quickly that I know that I'm being guided. It's from them. It's not from me.
Oh, wow. That's great. That's
Yes.
great. I was just talking to someone in another interview, but we said the same thing. It's like, if you don't take that time to sit and get still, you're going to miss those messages. They're coming, and we all have the ability to tap into the universal wisdom. I truly believe that all the answers are inside if you just sit and look within. But yeah, you're proof that if you do the work, you can receive all that goodness.
Yes. And I can say even the past few days, I've returned to my old meditation that my teacher had taught me when I was sick. And this meditation is very powerful, and you do it silent, no music. And I had started to get more into listening to mantras as meditating because there's, again, so many different ways of doing it. But just recently, just the last about a week, I've been going back to my old style of meditation. And again, just like you said, if you get quiet, you start to really hear. And I've been hearing messages from the divine about things I should do for my life to further myself. And even now when I go to sleep at night, I'm starting to reconnect with my psychic dreams.
Wow.
So this happened before, when I was living in Connecticut many years ago. I started having psychic dreams about the future. And that's actually how I got to California, because I had a dream one night about California.
Wow. You need to go to Cali.
Very excited. Again, it just feels like another world has opened up through meditation. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. I love that. Yes, I totally agree with the intuition part. Just the work that I've done in Brazil and being able to come home, like it stretched me, you know, to be able to sit in long sessions of meditation. But then when you come home, 20 minutes is like a blink of the eye, you know? And then I would do like hour sessions, you know, coming home, it was like nothing. It was so easy, but it's that tuning in. And you're right. I mean, yes, I get so much inspiration when I come home from those long meditation sessions. It's like, unbelievable ideas and almost overwhelming, where I gotta journal it all out.
Yes, you gotta write it out. Otherwise you're gonna forget. Because again, they're like channeled messages. Yes. And the clarity, that's what I really love, is the clarity that you receive. And just recently I've been so clear, and people always say, oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have enough time to meditate. And, you know, Gabby Bernstein always says, well, do you have time to feel like crap?
Yes, I love that quote.
Meditate, you're going to feel better. You're going to be clear. You're not going to be all frenzied all the time. You're going to show up, be present as you, not as this crazy person who's just trying to race through her day. But anyway, yes, again, the clarity is so amazing, but it also seems to change time. So this is what I've really noticed, especially this past week, is I feel like time has stretched. Like I feel like I have so much more time now that I'm doing this deep meditation practice, because now I'm so much clearer about what I need to do. So I'm not doing all this busy work I used to do. And because of that, it just seems like my day is fuller, my day is richer, and I enjoy it so much more. Wow. So again, yes, people, if you're not meditating, why not? Why aren't you doing it? It's amazing.
Great. That's great. Yes. And they you could start off small, right? Like a minute here, grow it every day, every week. You could go up a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people. It doesn't have to be like, you know, lotus position, eyes closed, and then all of a sudden just not see anything and not have any thoughts. You can simply just look at the sunset. Just watch a sunset. Just turn off your phone. Don't have any distractions, and just really focus, really be present, really enjoy the peace, the beauty of the sunset. That's a meditation. You know, anytime you're just really present and not in the past, not in the future, not worrying, that's a meditation. So it can be, like you said, simple, like 5 minutes, just listening to a meditation, just doing deep breathing for a few minutes. You know, Gabby Bernstein has that really simple one where you take your hand and you just go, peace begins with me, right? And just do that over and over again for like 3 minutes. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And you see, just by doing that, again, you're just slowing down your breathing, you're getting a little calmer, and you're feeling good, right?
I love that. I love that. I actually haven't done that one. I do the other one, Rama Dasa.
I love that too.
Is that the one? Yeah, or Satanama.
Yes,
I don't know. They
yes,
all
yes,
work.
yes. Yeah.
Yay. So, okay.
So
So
many.
we talked about the different ones that work for you. Was there a special one? You said you went back, you were doing the Kundalini, you're doing the one that helped you with your health. Are those your favorite techniques? Is there another technique that you've tried that you really like, that you also use?
I mean, in general, I love yoga. So yoga is very meditative. Shavasana in yoga is one of my favorite positions. Everybody just lie down, put a blanket on yourself, and just think of nothing. That's my favorite. Yeah, sometimes I'll do that after my meditations. I will meditate and I'll clear my mind. Then afterwards I'll be like, okay, now just Shavasana, just lay down, just let everything relax. Maybe I'll do one of the meditations that, again, Gabby Bernstein recommends, a light bath, where you just imagine bright white light just coming into your third eye and just filling up your whole body and making you peaceful and protected. And that's very soothing and peaceful as well. So, yeah, there's so many different styles, so many. So some people, they love the guided visualizations, and that's something I also do with my business. I do guided visualizations to take people to different places so they can imagine beautiful areas and magical things like fairies coming in and their angels guiding them and healing them. And a lot of it is just getting out of our normal mindset of what is possible in our day-to-day. A lot of our thinking is very limited, thinking, okay, this is how it was yesterday, so this is going to be the way it's going to be tomorrow. We don't often allow ourselves to use our imagination and to create and to manifest our greatest desires. So something like a tool like a guided visualization is often very useful for people who can't quite get there to imagine something else is possible.
Totally. I found guided meditation to be the easiest form for me when I started out. That really helped me. And then after Brazil, I liked the silence. I liked just sitting and listening. Listening for the guidance, listening for the intuitive ideas, the creativity. Oh my gosh, how all the creative ideas.
Yes. And that's something, again, that meditation can help with. It can help with your creativity. So again, just recently, I've just been like writing like a storm, and just anywhere. I was even on the train. I'm like, oh, I can't forget this. Let me just get it out. Let me just type it in my phone really quickly. Yeah. So meditation can open up any area of your life that you desire. It can be anything. It can help you with relationships, help you with your confidence, help you release your fears, help you to connect with the divine, have more compassion and love, ground yourself. Anything and everything. It's very magical.
Yes, we actually just talked about this. I don't know. I take so many classes and read so much. But they were talking about relationships, though, and how meditation really helps. Oh, no, it's the project that I'm working on.
There you go.
So you're getting a preview for tomorrow. But no, it's like meditation helps you be more responsive in your relationships than reactive, right? So we all have buttons and they all get pushed. And, it's not about the other person, right? It's how I respond. And so meditation, I know, has helped me with that, especially, when I was teaching, I was managing a group fitness department at the gym over here. And you're dealing with everybody's complaints, everybody's issues, you're the person they go to. And I just had to really learn to stay in my breath, stay in the moment, and not react to it, not get pulled into it. And meditation has helped me with that by far.
Yes. And I'll just say really quickly, those of us who are very sensitive, who are empaths, who feel what other people are feeling, meditation is like, I don't want to say a requirement, but you really need it, because it really helps you to protect yourself and to really feel, okay, how am I? Where am I? Because sometimes as an empath, we don't know if these are our feelings that we're feeling right now. Am I feeling anxious, or am I feeling your anxiety right now? So again, if you're allowing yourself to meditate, then you can replenish your energy if you feel zapped or drained by others. And you can also protect your energy. So again, I recommend it to everyone.
That's great. Yes, thank you. That was my other question. Do you recommend meditation to people? Yeah.
I do. I think everyone should meditate, even children, even the elderly. It's great for everyone. It always makes you feel better.
Right.
It's great for overcoming illness, overcoming negative feelings, just being present. And it's so simple. Anyone can do it. Just like that little finger meditation I just taught you. A child could do that. It can be easy enough for them, or a guided visualization. They can just go and imagine, or, transcendental meditation where you think of a mantra in your mind and just say it over and over again. That's easy. All you have to do is listen, remember the mantra, and then just think it inside over and over again until the bell chimes. It's time to stop.
reminds me, when you were talking about that earlier, you're like, sometimes I just go back to the silence. I don't do any mantra, no music. And that's kind of like me too. I go through these phases where I'm like, no, I just want to be in the silence, you know?
Yes.
And usually when I do the crystal bed, I meditate on the crystal bed. Sometimes it takes me so far out. I'm just like, I'm not thinking anything. I don't even know where I'm at, you know?
Yeah.
But while it's clearing the chakras and the energy and all that good stuff. But the way they do it in Brazil is they play the music, right? They play this beautiful music. Some are Sanskrit chants and, these beautiful classical songs. Anyway, but when at home, I like to use the Sanskrit prayer chants, you know, but sometimes it's like, no sound, no music. I just want to hear, and I just want to be silent and still. And it is a process of noticing your thoughts, right?
Yes.
Noticing what's going on, but it brings you to that awareness, right?
Yes, awareness is so important. Yes.
So, yay!
Awareness and presence, yes.
You said presence, awareness of presence?
Presence, yes, being present in the moment, yes.
Yeah, so important, so important. So is there anything else you'd like to share with us about meditation, your work? How can we get a hold of you?
Sure. So the name of my business is The Dancing Curtain. So you can find me. My website is www.thedancingcurtain.com. I do have a Facebook page, so that's The Dancing Curtain, www.facebook.com/The Dancing Curtain. You can find me Twitter, Dancing Curtain. And you can send me an email, Khristee@thedancingcurtain.com. So again, I love to work with people who are here in Ridgefield, Connecticut, if you're in the area. Also, I do distant healing. So I am a level 2 Reiki practitioner, and I also do a shamanic blend. So I can send that anywhere in the world. So if you're interested in a session, and if you live too far away, I can still send you healing. And I always include an intuitive reading. So my specialty is a 2-hour session. So that is very in-depth, and that's especially good if you have chronic illness. So I do a fantastic job of uncovering the real reasons why you are ill and helping you to release and let that go. And also chronic pain is also one of my specialties. So we can do a session, phone, Skype. And again, I can send you a recording, or we can talk on the phone or Skype, and I'll let you know what came up. And I have many packages to choose from as well. Again, I'm really helping creative entrepreneurs right now. So if you're feeling blocked and you're just feeling like, I've tried everything, I can't get over this writer's block, or I'm just so afraid of getting my work out into the world, but I know that I'm talented, I'd be happy to help you. So again, I have coaching, and I help you to get out there and get visible with online videos, and to do it in a fun way. So you really get to show your authenticity. Who are you? And let people enjoy you and your light. So if anybody's interested, I'd love to help you out and connect with you. And feel free to also just pop on for a free discovery call too, if you want to have more information with me before deciding.
Yay, that's so great, Khristee. Thank you so much. And if you give me those links and stuff, I'll put them down in the comment section of the video.
Cool. Okay, great.
Also, what I'm going to put in the comment section is the free webinar. What? Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you get to learn best methods for meditation that I have found for healing, for finding peace, clarity, purpose, and actually getting the courage to live your purpose. So I'm going to give you guys that stuff tomorrow. We'll do a meditation. We'll get grounded in the peace and the love. You know how I do it. So that's that. And I'm so grateful for you to come on and share your story and your testimony.
My pleasure.
You know, it's been really nice to have you and talk to you. You're a bright light. I love it.
Oh, thank you too, Missy. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, my friends. I'll see you later. And look for missyariano.com. Okay. See you guys later. Bye-bye.